Oh man, hello everybody! Hope you fucking bitches are doing well tonight. Oh man, I just ran a 5K. I shaved off fucking 5 minutes on my fucking time, so I'm super stoked about that. I've come to the conclusion that I'm no longer starting off my runs at like 3.9 fucking miles per hour. I'm just gonna start it off at like 4.5 and then just go from there, right? Because I'm not like sprinting or anything. I'm fucking jogging, like straight up. I'm like, well, let's fix that and let's build that shit the fuck up. So I got it in. I was all sweaty like 10 minutes ago. Oh man. Fucking did that. Got a 5K in. Did like one set of weightlifting and then I was like, dude, I'm fucking done. Like, I had dinner earlier, so it's not like I wasn't like on a full stomach. I think I got like almost 500 calories, so that was really cool. I was very happy with that. But fuck me, guys. You know what I'm trying to do now? I don't want to be a fat ass anymore. I don't want to be a slow ass anymore. I'm gonna stop running 3 miles a day, or 3 miles every time I go to the gym, and I'm just gonna run 1 mile as fast as I can. Like, you're just gonna see a big fat bitch just like fucking sprinting like a lynch mob was after me. For reals. Dude, that's what I want to talk about today. Yeah, tasteless joke? Not really. You know why? Because it's still happening in America, folks. And it could happen to a brown person like me. I may not be a black person, but I'm still a brown bitch. And I could still be fucking walking in the wrong neighborhood and have some fucking white racist be like, look at that fucking immigrant fucking paisa fucking wetback fucking bitch over there. Let's go fucking see what the fuck she's doing. Oh, looks like she's fucking committing a crime. Now we're gonna chase her ass and fucking murder her and fucking act like we're patriots doing a fucking service to the fucking state. Let's talk about Kyle fucking Rittenhouse for a moment here, folks. First of all, welcome to Krystal McSkeez's Smoke Sessions. I super appreciate you guys for being here. So I have been getting into it with like a handful of my fucking friends, and like 3 of them are libertarians, and the rest of them are Republicans, and I'm like, I already fucking, like, I'm not even gonna argue with you bitch asses, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not it. But okay, so and it's funny because every time I have an argument about guns, one of my fucking friends from like elementary school pops up all the time. And it's like, look, bro, like, I know you're a brown person. I know you support your guns. I'm like, however, like, in this case, we have minimal gun laws as it is, right? Every time we try to impose new gun laws or do some sort of gun reform, the NRA puts hella fucking money into the pockets of fucking the RNC, and all these politicians are like, no, Second Amendment, constitutional rights, blah, 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 blah. Like, you fucking idiots, no, you fucks. Fuck! I'm so fucking tired of this. I'm so fucking tired of this fucking argument. It happens every time there's a fucking mass shooting. A fucking kids get fucking killed at fucking school. A fucking, like, active shooter fucking takes down fucking people at a fucking church. Like, what the fuck? At a fucking Waffle House? Like, what the fuck, folks? What the fuck? When are we gonna stop making excuses for white domestic terrorists? Say it with me now. White domestic terrorists. I wish I had fucking, like, creativity and could fucking, like, emphasize this and put it in, like, on my screen in letters. It's a real fucking thing, folks, and it's so fucking whack. It is like, and my friend was like, you're not going to be a good attorney because you're all up in your feelings. And I'm like, actually, fool, I think you guys are all up in your feelings defending this fucking white kid saying that it was self-defense when you can't even admit to the fact that what he did was illegal. Period. Fucking period. If you are fucking committing a fucking crime and a fucking murder happens or a fucking death happens while you are committing that crime, guess who's fucking responsible for that fucking murder? It's called the murder felony fucking rule. Look it up. It's fucking here in California. Is it in fucking Michigan? Is it in fucking Wisconsin? I don't know, my friends. But I know plenty of fucking states have adopted that fucking rule. I'm not sure if that's one of them. However, it's a rule for a fucking reason, right? Because essentially, if you were now doing fucking shady shit and fucking had to kill a person, whether it happened accidentally, fucking with no intention, or with intention because you fucking were defending yourself, right? It's like, well, you shouldn't have been there to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, Oh, man. If you break into a person's house and they pull a gun on you and then you kill them and then you fucking try to say, like, I was defending myself because the guy had a gun at me, like, motherfucker, you broke into his house. He's able to defend himself. That is real fucking self-defense. When you are defending your property, this little punk-ass fucking kid asked his mommy, because he couldn't even fucking drive himself, to go over fucking state lines, drop him off at a fucking riot, and fucking protect property that didn't fucking belong to him. That is not okay. That is not justifiable by the fucking Constitution, and the law and self-defense and fucking right to bear arms and a militia and all this shit that I'm fucking hearing from my fucking white friends and my fucking few brown friends that are fucking gun fucking advocates. Like, bruh, come on. Come the fuck on. And then my other friend, he was just like, yeah, you can get him on the fucking, being a minor with the gun charge and crossing straight lines, but he's not a murderer. That was self-defense. Like, bro, you cannot ignore the first crime he committed to justify the second one. It doesn't work like that, you guys. It just doesn't work like that. Oh my gosh. And it's so ridiculous because these people don't know law. And you try to explain it to them and they're like, nope, you're wrong. It's like, motherfucker, what have you been doing the last year and a half? Have you guys been researching this? Have you guys been fucking spending your fucking Saturdays, fucking Friday nights, fucking Tuesday nights, Monday nights, Sunday nights? Have you guys spent your fucking weekends learning about this shit? No. And you know why I'm fucking learning about it? Because I give a fuck. I'm not here to try to fucking be a criminal defense attorney and try to like justify why someone's fucking innocent. I'm trying to overturn wrongful convictions. Because a person's rights were violated and they were incarcerated. Like, these are the things that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that no one ever spends a day more than they have to in jail if they don't have to, because they're gonna have fucking proper fucking representation and not have a biased judge or a fucking biased jury. And if that's the case, and if there's any signal or indication of the fucking biases, you're gonna ask for a fucking retrial and go to the appellate court because it was an unjust trial. Sorry, guys. It is exhausting. And today I asked my professor, I was like, hey, really quick, professor, are you keeping up on this Kyle Rittenhouse case? And she's like, no, I don't watch fucking cases. I don't watch TV. I don't do these things. And I'm like, okay, really quick. And I like summarized it. And I'm like, is it illegal for a 17-year-old to be in possession of a firearm? Yes or no? I'm like, the answer is no, right? I'm like, is it illegal for a minor to be in possession of a firearm and travel over state lines? Yes or no? I'm like, the answer is no. I'm like, that should be the case, right? And she was just like, what case is this? And I explained to her what it was. She's like, I'm curious. She's like, I'm exhausted. She's like, after being a litigator for 17 years, she's like, I don't watch fucking Law and Order shows. She's like, I don't watch fucking like court shows. She's like, I don't watch none of that shit. She's like, I don't keep up on fucking current events with fucking trials. She's like, because it's just too much for me. And I'm like, no, that makes sense. Like, I totally get it. But at the end of me explaining to her what the facts of the case were, she was basically like, I'm interested. I'm going to follow up. I'll get back to you next week and I'll let you know. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Because she basically, when I told her what happened, she's basically like, it's nuances, right? It's nuances that occur and that jeopardize the black and white fucking case, or the black and white cases, or the cases that we think are black and white. She's like, we know the law. We know what it says. She's like, and then there are things that they want to try to throw in there. But it was self-defense, because it's like, no. It was not self-defense, because if anything, that motherfucker should never have been there. Period. I'm fucking tired of these fucking Nazi sympathizers and these fucking white domestic terrorist sympathizers and these fucking white nationalist sympathizers and all of these motherfuckers. Sorry, there's a dude on a bike right behind me over here. And all of these motherfuckers over here trying to justify this domestic terrorist actions. Because, like I told my professor as well today, this is the first case of its kind. So what does that mean? It's going to set the precedent. The precedence, right? It's going to set the precedent, because every other case in the future is going to look back on this case as case law and be like, Kyle Rittenhouse got away with it. My client should too. And I think I said this to you guys yesterday, but I told that to my professor today, and she's like, you're absolutely right. She's like, Krystal used a very important word, precedent. She's like, because, that's what's going to happen. She's like, this has never happened before. She's like, I can't think of a fucking case that comes to mind, a major, like, fucking nationwide fucking case where they call them, like, I don't know, they call them certain type of fucking cases because they're like They're like highly publicized, right? I can't remember. High profile cases. Because, you know, of what occurred. He went to a Black Lives Matter protest wanting to fucking defend and protect businesses and fucking acted like he was a fucking medic. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, dude, no. You guys, come on. And she was basically like, yeah, dude, this is what they're going to look back to. This is what they're going to say. And it's basically like any other kid in the future, if he gets upset enough or if he wants to go out and fucking say he's defending or protecting property that doesn't belong to him or whatever the fuck, or like trying to save the city like a fucking Batman vigilante, like they're gonna be like, okay, that's fine. And then where are the laws? You know what I'm saying? Like, we wanted gun reform in terms of fucking, in terms of if you're on the domestic terrorist watch list or the terrorist watch list, maybe you shouldn't be able to buy a gun, right? Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe you shouldn't, because you might kill people. We're already investigating you for making threats, for being radicalized, for all of these things, right? Maybe you shouldn't be allowed to buy a gun. And guess what? Republicans voted against it. Stupid. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is like, due process, fuck due process, just take him in. I think it was for the Pulse nightclub shooting. It was some fucking shooting that happened, and the guy got caught, and Donald Trump was like, well, just catch him and arrest him, and fucking, like, if you knew that he was a problem, like, just take him in next time. Forget due process. And it's like, Republicans, did you hear what he said? Did you hear about that due process? You know, that whole thing? The right to a fair fucking trial, the right to a speedy trial, all of these things. Yeah, your president just said, fuck that. Your president just said that there's no evidence, but we think he's gonna do it. Take him. You don't fucking believe me? Google that shit. It's a real fucking thing. I am not making it up. Why? Because I followed these things. Because I am a political person. Because I give a fuck. I give no fucks about a lot of things. I don't give a fuck how people fucking think about me, how they feel about me. If they fucking think I'm ugly, if they think I'm fucking stupid, all of these fucking things. Then they get if they think I'm too caught up in my fucking emotions or feelings. But, you know, I stick to the facts. And I care. And I pay attention because these things matter to me. And so when some stupid fuck comes up to me trying to say some stupid shit to me, I will know exactly what the fuck to say to him. Because unlike him, I'm not watching little fucking 10-second clips on Fox News trying to justify fucking the reasoning for idiocracy and fucking ridiculous imbecilic behavior. Imbecilic? I don't even know if that's a fucking word. But guess what? It is today. Because some fucking people walk around with fucking heads up their asses acting like they fucking can see into fucking the future. As if they can fucking see fucking all of the stars in the galaxy. It's like, bro, your head's up your ass. That darkness is shit. That darkness is fucking shit, asshole. Fuck off. And it's infuriating because this has been going on since before Donald Trump got in office. This has been going on since fucking Barack Obama became president. Why? Because that's when the real racists came out, because they were real fucking mad that a black man was in office. Why? Because a black man couldn't be born in America and become a president. Don't you know all black people were born in Africa? Hello? Like, no, Donald Trump, you birther ass fucking bastard. Why don't you fuck off? Why don't you fuck the right fuck off over there? A fucking short cliff. Fuck, man. It's just one of those, I'm very over it. I'm very over stupid, racist people winning. And I'm happy that police officers are being held accountable for their actions now. And there needs to be more of it. But what we need to do is we need to reform the entire judicial system. We need to get these fucking judges that are fucking white males and white females that fucking don't look at the facts, let their emotions get involved, keep their personal biases in the courtroom instead of outside and at the door. We need to get rid of those people. Just like we need to get rid of those fucking cops that fucking do bad shit and fucking don't get held accountable. Like kill people. Like kill black women and men and children. And don't get fucking arrested for it, and don't fucking get charged. And what ends up happening? They fucking end up fucking getting let go from whatever jurisdiction they're in and go get hired somewhere else. Like, I don't think so, my friends. We're not doing that. Not in 2022. We're leaving this shit fucking right behind us. We're moving on. Things are fucking changing. And we're holding motherfuckers accountable. And we're not allowing racism to fucking dictate our fucking court system anymore. And we have to start holding these judges accountable. Someone needs to appeal this fucking case. If he wins, if he gets off because of how it was handled, the biases that were present throughout the fucking entire fucking trial from the fucking judge, and go retry this case because you had an unjust and an unfair fucking trial due to negligence and due to fucking social and racial biases and fucking political biases as well. So that's my 15-minute rant on Kyle Rittenhouse, because he's a little son of a bitch, punk ass motherfucking kid, and he can 100% kick rocks and fucking, he'll get the street justice, my friend. And you know what? If he's like Brock Turner, has anyone seen Brock Turner since he's been set free? No. Why? Because he knows. Because he knows. We don't play, homie. Homie don't play that. We don't play letting rapists fucking walk out and fucking, you know, roam the streets. You guys want to fucking throw in your Biden jokes and your fucking whatever the fuck? Fuck you guys, okay? I don't even like Joe Biden. You guys know I'll suck a fucking dick. Like, I'm here to fucking say, oh man, people just need to be held accountable. The judicial system is broken, and this is just another example of that. And that's what it is. We had the judge in the Derek Chauvin case get it right. 100%. We need more judges like that. We need more judges to say, hey, you were on my side. We were on the same team. But then you crossed the line. Then you fucking, then you became a criminal. Because you made criminal actions. You had intent. There was a mens rea fucking behind your behavior. There was an intent to kill and cause harm and immediate and severe death. It took, 9 minutes of standing on someone's neck to fucking eventually do it. But, you know, you did. And I hope you're very happy with yourself, Derek Chauvin. And I hope he becomes an example for all other cops. Unfortunately, Kyle Rittenhouse is not going to be the example that we want him to be. He should have been throw the motherfucking book at him and charge him on every goddamn single fucking charge you can, and his fucking bitch-ass cunt of a mother too. But, again, our judicial system is broken. And it's really sad. Regardless of what his victims were accused of, he doesn't get to make that decision, folks. I don't get to see a fucking child molester walking down the street and be like, oh, you rape children? Let me get my fucking gun and fucking shoot you because you're a fucking child molester. Like, no. Yeah, I know he's a child molester. If I knew he was a known child molester, it would be because of two things. Because there was a known registry fucking, thing being sent out to the neighborhood saying these are the known child molesters in the area. Because when I lived in Washington, we used to get those all the time. They'd be like, these are their addresses. We're just letting you know, And it's just like, well, that's fucking great. And you would recognize him because he'd been arrested and the system had already fucking held him accountable. I don't know. When Kyle fucking Rittenhouse killed that fucking dude, whatever he's being accused of, if he fucking anally raped fucking children or fucking molested girls or fucking raped girls, whatever the fuck he's being accused of by the fucking right-wing fucking media, he didn't know that. He just fucking shot him. He just fucking killed him. Why? Because he fell and he felt threatened because he was on the floor and people were like, dude, this kid's gonna fucking go shoot and kill everyone. Why? Because he's a white kid with the gun. Is that uncommon these days? Unfortunately, it's not, folks. Unfortunately, we have fucking white people, almost every other fucking week committing a mass shooting somewhere. And now it's like not even news anymore. Like you have to be in a local area to hear about these things because it's just like we're so numb to it as a society now. Like the Vegas fucking shooter, the fucking San Bernardino fucking killers, I think the San Bernardino people were the only fucking 2 people of color, minus the fucking rogue fucking cop in Texas. I think those were the only 3 people of color that have committed fucking active shooting, fucking mass casualties fucking in the last like fucking 8 years. I'm really trying to think of like any other person of color. I know there was a Muslim couple. Oh, Raymond's calling me. I'm going to end here. But if you look at the statistics, white males that have been radicalized by fucking the Republicans, the RNA, the NRA, the RNC, and fucking religious bullshit, that too's out killing people. So when people fucking saw Kyle Rittenhouse, a fucking young kid who fits that description, walking around with a fucking gun, yeah, I would 100% assume that was an active shooter and try to disarm him as well. Fuck you guys in your opinion. If you guys don't fucking agree with me, look up the fucking law and then come talk to me. Suck a dick, bitches. Love you guys. Bye.